The title fight intensifies as a great weekend. Could have been perfect. But anyway, let's just get stuck straight into this. I'm going to make a video. Might do it later today, discussing the last 11 games for Rangers and see where this league could potentially be won and lost. And I don't want to act doom and gloom, even though yesterday, even though yesterday, it was looking like it could have been 4 points, the gap at the top of this league table. I'm not going to cry too much about that, because normally, for almost about 2 years, I'll say it has been about 2 years since we were actually properly top of the league if you take out the start of a season, right? So for me, it's always been a case of, well, if that sort of situations that happened yesterday happens, we're not closing in. But the reality is we're actually still top of the league and things are looking good. And yeah, watching quite a few Celtic games this season, of course, reviewing them over on Fog Football. Cheap wee plug for that channel. Go check it out. Great banter over there and great banter over here. But Celtic are mince. Celtic are shite. Regardless if they won, get beat or drew yesterday, your confidence levels in Rangers winning the league shouldn't change in the actual team itself. Now, obviously, yeah, it's a difference between 2, 4 or 5 points clear, which, on paper absolutely does matter. I'm not denying that. But in terms of confidence in the team to go and get the job done, Rangers are playing better football. They are just better under Clement. The Rangers are building. Each passing game, Rangers seem to be getting better. There was a lot of worried faces about Hearts. I was worried to a degree. I still thought we'd win, but I didn't think we'd win 5-0. And, it's boosted the goal difference, been 6 clear, and that is quite incredible as well. But what you've also got to look at in this instance as well, Rugby Park, it would have been nice to have a bit more of a buffer going into Wednesday night. The pressure's always going to be on the title fight when it's this close. There's always going to be that element of pressure. But, if I was to give percentages out of what I think it is in terms of winning the league, I'm actually going to go as far as saying it's 80-20 in our favour. Now, that may seem overconfident, but the way we're playing, right, we're brilliant away from home. There's 2 old firms to go. The way we've been playing at Ibrox, pumped Hearts 5-0, created about 20 goal-scoring opportunities against Ross County, 43 shots in total. If we play even half as good as we did against Hearts or Ross County against Celtic, we'll blow them away, right? And automatically, if we win one of the remaining old firms, and that's even forgetting about the other one, with the current form that's on display for both football clubs, I don't see how Rangers don't win this league. The confidence is always, we are creating chances, we are scudding teams, there is goals galore without even a proper recognised number 9, which I know, don't want to talk about that anymore. But if we get past Kelly, right, and then beat Motherwell, which we are at home, I don't see how we don't beat Motherwell, right? I think, let's just say we pick up 6 points at the next 6 games, right? That leaves 9 games on the card. Factor in Celtic are playing Hearts on Sunday. You're looking... It's looking good. Hearts will need to bounce back. Now, they do have the Edinburgh Derby midweek. But, I think that performance for us against Hearts, it doesn't mean Hearts are awful or shite all of a sudden. I think you've just got to put, credit to Rangers' name and Philip Clement for producing such a great performance, of course, for that game, because it was great, man. Seeing all the 3 new signings score the goals, that's exactly what you want to see. And every goal, apart from the second Dessers goal, every goal was incredible. Every goal was absolutely fantastic, man. All these new signings getting on, laying the smackdown, absolutely brilliant, to say the least, for Rangers. But of course, in terms of the league, we do have these next 2 games coming up. I'll just give a quick wee run-up of the next 5 games. So we do have the Scottish Cup, in the middle, of a Europa League last 16 clash with Benfica. And see, to be honest, right, I'd love another European run, but we've just got to go and win the league. We've got to go win the league. We can't let this slip now. We can't, as Stevie G said that one time, then slipped on his arse. We can't let that happen. And, the Scottish Cup, an absolute real possibility we win that. Absolute real possibility. But for whatever reason, right? If we get knocked out the Europa League and, say Hibs somehow do a number on us and we get knocked out the Scottish Cup, the head can't drop. We've brought the league back. The league would still be in our favour, even though it could be a pretty shite week in terms of Europe and the domestic cup. But you can't let the head drop, even though I think it's a big if Hibs even, remotely played well against us because they are pretty pish. So, yeah, I don't want Europa League pulling focus. After this, you've got the likes of Dundee away, and then you've got a game at home against Hibs. There is an international break in there, and then, of course, we'll only have 2 more other games until the split, so can't really predict too much about that until you know who's going to be in the split. But realistically, obviously, it's going to be Rangers, Celtic, Hearts, Killie, St Mirren, pretty much guaranteed to be in the split. For Dundee, well, they lost to Hibs, so I mean that could actually be a wee bit different. But that's where we're going to leave this video. The title fight intensifies, but I want you guys to leave it down below. What percentage do you give it in Rangers' favour? And I don't think it's being overconfident. I think it's simply just a case of watching what you see on TV. I watch every Rangers game. I watch pretty much every Celtic game. Hashtag obsessed. No, hashtag doing it for the money. And yeah, it's night and day between the two teams. And that's why I give it an 20% vote in favour of Rangers. So until next time, peace.